Gabriel Byrne is telling his story in Walking with Ghosts, based on his memoir of the same title. The star of film, television, and stage is revealing the stories of people and places that have shaped his life. He and I spoke at the Music Box Theater during a rehearsal. You say you have discovered that you really were not walking with ghosts, they are within you. What did you mean?
There's another line that I put into the play, which is how quickly the present becomes the past. And the ghosts, I think we all carry ghosts inside us. The ghost of memory, the ghost of people we've known and loved who have passed. You know, people who have crossed our lives and meant something to us in a fundamental way. Landscapes that have gone. Experiences that we've had culturally that have gone, that are no longer there. So it's about all the things that have been alive once that are now not there anymore. And the idea of carrying those ghosts, the ghosts of parents and friends and experiences within us, is something that's always fascinated me. And I started to think about all the things that I've experienced that have passed, but they haven't passed. They're inside us.
Do you feel them still?
Oh yeah.
You feel.
Oh yeah.
But what you're talking about is you're talking about a type of mourning. There are two types of mourning. There's the mourning we do for other people, and perhaps places, and the mourning we do for ourselves.
For ourselves.
Did you find this was born out of a type of grief?
Yes. Some of it is about because I think we all confront grief at one form or another. I mean, in one time or another in our lives. We don't ever get to the stage where you say, well, I avoided grief in my life. Grief is part of living. Everything that we experience goes to form who we are, and for good and for bad. And what I wanted to do with the play was to put myself and my story at the service of the audience, to say, look, I'm going to talk about certain things, and it's not about me being up there using this as an opportunity to shine a light on myself. Really, the play is about you, not about me. So when I talk about these things, what I want is a little spark to go off in the individual who's watching it, to say, oh yeah, my father, my mother, oof, when was that? Why am I afraid to say this? Why, what were the experiences that made me who I am? So that it becomes like what Shakespeare talked about, you know, where the mirror is put up to the viewer or the listener, and they say, that's me. When I go to the theater, what I look for, I think, is I want to laugh, I want to be moved, and I want to leave the theater thinking about my own life.
And is there humor in this show? Do you have,
yes.
Because there were funny people in your life, right?
Yes, because people are funny. People who don't, the funniest people are people who don't even know they're funny. And so you look back, and especially being Irish, there was a huge amount of humor there. But those people didn't know that was humor. But I look back on it now and I think I was just surrounded by natural comedians and storytellers all my life growing up. And these were people, if you said to them they were storytellers or, you know, that they were funny, they wouldn't know what you were talking about.
It is in effect that your show is like a series of portals.
Yes.
For you to look back and to take the audience
yes.
back. But a portal can take you back, and it can also project you forward.
Yes. Yeah,
so
it's a good image. It's a good image.
And where does this take you forward?
I've gotten to tell my story, my real story. And I feel that I've been heard and I've been seen. And I think the greatest compliment you can pay, one of the greatest compliments you can pay to another human being, is to see them and really hear them so that they feel understood. Because that's what we all want. We all want to be seen and heard. And so often we don't see or hear each other because for many, many reasons. So the stage allows you to say, okay, it's a stage, so I can be truthful. so that you can be, in your way, truthful.
John Bathke, News 12.